Welcome to my first ever skate work day. So I'm kind of excited about this because what I'm doing is, after launching the Patreon and the Gofundme accounts, what I want to do is I want to give you guys a good example of how I intend to use that money. So what I want to do is basically take a day off as often as I can and use it, like have a full sort of skate work day and get as much done in one day as I can. I make all my videos by squeezing in like 1 hour skate sessions and then by editing between 10 p.m. and 12 a.m. every night. So that's how I get this done, by the skin of my teeth all the time, and I want to use this to free up a little bit of time to create much better content. Anyways, to the gym and to the North Shore. Long way away. So after that hour of sitting and driving, we are finally here at beautiful Glen Eagle Skate Park in West Vancouver. So let's take a look at this park. Got a nice bowl. Here again. I don't think I've been here in about 10 years. It's way more sandpapery than I remember. But this is one of those easy bowls where you don't have to try and find the lines. The lines find you. You just drop in and carve and you seem to hit every pocket nicely. So. That's my go-to line in that bowl. Alright, so that's been fun. Loving these big old lock-ins on this coping. They're feeling good. I mean, it's the big wheels more than anything, but feeling good here. Anyways, I want to show you guys a few of the tricks that I don't do too often on transition, and I wouldn't even say I'm working on them because I'm just a little bit scared of them. I actually finally got it over the coping a bit and it scared the crap out of me. So here's a trick that I wish I was good at, and I'm just not good at them, so I never really try them. Alright, that last one was acceptable. So here's one last trick that might actually surprise you guys, but this one really scares me and I don't do them well. I'm quitting while I'm ahead with those. 2 mediocre slides is fine by me. So I got 2 tutorials under my belt and some skating. It's time for lunch and coffee, and then I'm gonna find another spot to skate. All right, look what I found right when I walked into the skate park. Look at this nail. Come on, New Line, you can do better than that. Problem solved. Come on, New Line, it's not like you didn't have a hammer. I was just driving down the street and all of a sudden I felt this little guy on my hand. Ah! Better go deal with him. So I got my coffee. I got my cookie. Thanks, Chaz. You know what you did. Now, I gotta wrap up a Crux review, and then I'm gonna try and squeeze some skating out of my tired 36-year-old body. Here's some other things that I'm sort of trying to get, or would like to have better. Well, that was kind of lucky. Let's try again. I should start doing those again, because it looks like they might be coming back. The bigger ledge. Can you believe that all came out of a bird? What if you bail on that? As many of you may have noticed, I'm riding a much bigger setup than usual, so I'm back on the 149 standards again. 54mm Spitfire lock-ins, quite wide, like a big wide hefty wheel for me. And again, the full shape program deck that is 8 1/4. So maybe you remember from my clutch woodshop review or from the other video you did about where your skateboards come from, that in those 2 videos I was riding an 8-inch deck, Thunder trucks, and my tricks were pretty like crisp and solid. So let's take a sort of unedited look at what my tricks look like on a setup like this. So it's not too bad so far on the straight flip tricks, but let's start looking at what happens as I start to do my 180 flips. Quick disclaimer on the frontside flips. I actually hurt my ankle doing a kickflip not warmed up the other day, like just strained it. So kickflip tricks are a bit of a struggle for me right now. Okay, my kryptonite, 360 flips on a big setup with big fat wheels. All right, well, I can be sitting on my behind in pain, or I can be doing a few more tricks. So let's get back on it. It hurts, but as you can see, I can do them, but they're not very satisfying. Okay, if my kryptonite had kryptonite, it would be a switch 360 flip on this thing. I'm gonna try sticking just this one, and then that's it, I'm done. That's enough of those, you get the idea. So as you can see, the setup I ride makes a pretty huge difference to what I can do. I can't speak for anyone else, but I really can't skate well on a big fat setup in terms of like crispness and really, you know, getting a very visually pleasing trick. But anyways, there's one last thing I'm in the mood for today, and that's blunt slides. I just feel like blunt sliding for some reason. Skate gods are making me earn it today. A couple of hard slams. That 360 flip one, I actually almost feel like I broke something in my hand. It hurts there and there. Let's end the day off with a dork trick. I have taken enough punishment for one day. I'm ready to go home and collapse in bed for the next hour before I'm obligated to make dinner after taking the whole day away. So first things first, I want to say thank you to anyone who contributed to the GoFundMe and the Patreon. Thank you very much. I look forward to putting those contributions to good use. You can find the link to the Patreon and the GoFundMe account in the description below. Again, the Patreon is like a monthly thing where you make a pledge to do a monthly donation. It can be very small. And the GoFundMe is if you want to just make a one-time contribution and don't want the monthly obligation. So it was a productive day. I got a couple tutorials done, I got a couple of hard slams under my belt, and I had a lot of fun skating. So thanks for watching, guys, and until the next video.